And I want to thank the unions for actually understanding.
The year 2017 began on a quiet note, with the federal government inaugurating a tertiary education renegotiating committee to stem the tide of industrial action.
The inauguration of the renegotiation team is significant as it confirms to the union that government is committed to keeping its own side of the bargain and in ensuring that an environment that is conducive for teaching, learning, research and community service is engendered through lasting industrial harmony in all our tertiary institutions.
The relative peace in the sector was, however, interrupted with the abduction of 6 students of a secondary school in Lagos in May. This was followed by a strike action embarked upon by students of tertiary institutions in Oyo State, leading to the disruption of academic activities. With the resumption of academic activities in Oyo State, the Academic Staff Union of Universities opened the floodgate of strikes when the union declared an indefinite strike action in August. ASU argues that the action was not only due to the failure of the government to fully implement the 2009 FGN-ASU agreement, but also the 2013 Memorandum of Understanding.
Based on a nationwide consultation with our members, an emergency meeting of the National Executive Council of ASU rose on Saturday, 12th August 2017, with a resolution to embark on an indefinite strike action.
The strikes and protests were not limited to ASU and Oyo State alone, as students from various higher institutions of learning in Osun, Ekiti, Ogun, as well as some other states went on strike for various reasons. Amidst the strike actions, the Joint Admission and Matriculation Board announced a new cut-off mark for the 2017-2018 admission exercise.
For degree award courses, the minimum is 120.
Away from strike actions, the federal government launched an education statistics with the aim of documenting the government's policies on education.
The state fails if you falsify data and provide accurate information, maybe by increasing your population so as to get more revenue from the federal government. Well, that is not working anymore.
To stem the tide of unrest in the sector, the federal government organized an education summit where President Muhammadu Buhari stressed the need for qualitative education.
Today, it is those who acquire the most qualitative education, equipped with requisite skills and training, and empowered with practical know-how that are leading the rest.
A few weeks after the summit, the non-academic staff of universities and the Senior Staff Association of Nigeria Universities embarked on a strike action, just as the Kano State government invited stakeholders for a summit.
In our bid to ensure education for all in Kano State, the government initiated the policy of free and compulsory primary education.
The sacking of teachers in Kaduna State by Governor Nasir El-Rufai resurfaced in the news as some of the affected teachers took to the streets of Kaduna to protest their sack.
These are professional teachers. These are teachers with master degrees, very sound teachers.
Many times the decision we take offer us no political advantages in a polity long accustomed to false allure of populism. But we do what is necessary, not minding the direct impact on us personally.
In the course of the year, the National Universities Commission granted licenses to more private universities, bringing the total number of private universities to 74. The Executive Secretary of the Tertiary Education Trust Fund also announced the release of over 1 billion naira to all public institutions.
Equality of institution is a requirement in our Establishment Act. For example, in the just concluded disbursement, in the just concluded allocation for 2016, each university was given 1.009 billion naira.
Although President Buhari has assured that his administration is committed to revitalizing the nation's education system and making it more responsive and globally competitive, issues of funding and incessant strike actions by students and staff of tertiary institutions remain a major challenge that needs to be addressed in 2018.